one day.
Let's talk about Smackdown.
So they're in the ring. They start the show, right?
Smackdown. You didn't give no time for the song. Yeah.
I think we're good now. But yeah, they start the show. New Day celebrating Kofi Kingston's big win. Big E with a big split. Again.
Wow, again, right? Because the crowd was needing it. Like, they needed that.
Like they weren't there the night before.
Right. Oh,
It was
man.
all the same people.
Yeah.
I'll get to that later, but Sami Zayn mentions that too. Aleister Black and Ricochet start the show with versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh no, wait, what am I doing? That's a 6-man.
Yeah, well, you skipped all the way.
Well, that's just the first promo. That all they came out and did it was just
Drew McIntyre
set
walks
up
out,
for them.
right? Like, Drew McIntyre was like, hey.
Yeah.
I think if
I
they were
wanna
going to do
fight
like
you.
an anti-New Day, that was a pretty cool tag team.
Okay.
I think if you're going to do something
I love
like that.
the pairing of the three, though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Love
Like,
it.
The bar?
The bar with Drew McIntyre.
can we just talk about Cesaro real quick?
No.
Because this dude is a tag team wizard. He's won it with Tyson Kidd. He's won it with, who else did he win it with? Cassius Ohno on the Independents.
Wow.
Like, dude's
Yo,
just
that's
really good.
That's a really good point that I never really fucking considered. He's just good at tag team.
I think he's in the perfect spot.
How
Like-
about
Hey.
how about Drew McIntyre and Kofi? You think that's gonna be the feud going forward? For the
If
next
it-
pay-per-view?
If it is, which we won't know until the shakeup,
Do you book,
I'm excited.
but do you book Kofi over Drew with the way you wanted to?
Absolutely not.
That'll be so. He's gonna lose his first.
Oh,
first
absolutely.
Oh,
You think he's going to
man.
lose his first
if
time?
it's
do.
against Drew McIntyre,
I do, and it should if it's
Wow,
against Drew
okay,
McIntyre,
okay.
unless some miracle happens. But he can't clean.
But I
defeat
don't think that's
Drew.
gonna be it. I think it's a different feud.
Yeah.
Yeah. We won't know anything until next week, till the end of Tuesday.
Well, WrestleMania is over. Now, TV has restarted. Raw had its show.
The new
SmackDown
season
started,
has begun.
and we're starting fresh, right? So 6-man tag.
You remember when Vince came out and he was like, you guys are the authority?
But in fairness,
Knees, yo.
you can't really start any feuds right away because you do have to plan for the shakeup now.
Oof.
So until then, we can't really get anything new, and we do
Right.
have.
This was kind of like
we
a
have
dead
like
show.
a month and a half before the next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So
They closed out pretty well.
Well, the 6-man tag was dope. I love that spot they had. They did that little flip. Or everybody, right? Aleister Black did his pose, and then everybody did
And-
it too.
Oh, that
And
yeah,
this-
that
Yeah,
was a
that was-
thing. Yeah.
that
this
was
brings me
fine.
to my point of factions. We should see more factions because of how big the roster is now. Like, there should be a Bullet Club. There should be a,
Yeah, man. Why not?
Faction wars.
man.
because,
let's
if one
faction.
person's not wrestling, at least there's a tag match that you feature, Bullet Club in or the club or whatever.
Right, and then
Yeah, but I don't
Which
trust
we
them
did
with
get
that.
teased of that online. AJ did tease that.
talk about it. What happened?
AJ Styles tweets out about he says hashtag shakeup, and there's a picture of him and the club, and then him and Finn to Sweeting.
Oh.
So, could we see the club reunion in full effect?
Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
No,
But,
that's not gonna happen. Because these guys aren't resigning, right? The Good Brothers, or maybe they'll do it before all that happens.
Well, they're not leaving till October, so
Well, that's a
they've
way
got
to
time.
entice them, right? I guess.
So the match ends, right? Ali gets the win, 450 splash. Everybody's going hot for the baby faces, and then Randy Orton out of nowhere, RKO, and on his walk up the ramp, what is it? Oh, my eyes, I can't see. Right, talking all that shit. About
Trolling y'all.
Trolling
the people that had issues watching.
And
Yeah.
then immediately
I never heard that
after,
noise before.
while Ali is standing in the ring. I mean, while Rusev is standing in the ring, KO comes out of nowhere and stunners the shit.
Yeah.
And what a sell by Rusev.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was
Yes.
nice. It was nice.
R-Truth and Carmella come out for nothing.
R-Truth and Carmella come out, and R-Truth congratulates Carmella for defeating Andre the Giant in the Women's Battle Royal
Yeah.
at WrestleMania.
He's a fucking idiot. And I love it.
Yeah, I can watch R-Truth do anything. Man.
I really wish he
cracks
would
me
do
up.
more comedy
Joe
like
comes
that.
out, makes quick work of R-Truth, but then Braun. Yo.
This could be a dope match.
Yo. What?
Joe and Braun. I
Yeah.
think this is what Braun needs because like right now he's a comedy act. Like he's
Yeah.
breaking cars and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
a
you
nice
need-
feud, a nice violent feud with Samoa Joe.
And you know what? Maybe a U.S. title run. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? Because
Oh,
remember
Because
Oh yeah.
in true,
Oh yeah.
my true opinion is Samoa Joe should be challenging Kofi at the next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I think he should be the next
Who?
Samoa Joe. I think that would be a very good feud. So
I want Samoa Joe. On
About
the
time you
TV.
put a heavyweight strap on him, man.
No, for real.
He can carry you.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he would rip into Kofi with promos. He's one of the guys that can go and make an impact. No
Stands
pun
out.
intended.
Stands out.
Hey.
But he's one of those guys that just seems logical for a next feud for Kofi. He's a threat.
So we get this segment now, right? With this hand puppet.
It's the gobbledygook I told you last week. It's the gobbledygook. Just move on.
Yo,
Moving on.
what's happening?
It's the
bro?
gobbledygook.
Come
Move on.
If this is Bray Wyatt, yo, I'm gonna be tight.
It is Bray Wyatt. If
Fuck.
you didn't understand the
It's definitely
voice
Bray
and
Wyatt.
that it was a buzzard,
I'm gonna be so mad.
it was a buzzard.
This is so corny.
Dude, honestly, I'm over Bray Wyatt. I've been over Bray Wyatt for a while.
Man, what could have been? What really could have been, man?
But really, what could have been? Not really, because once they turned this character supernatural, it lost all its glory.
They didn't know how to. They didn't get
because
a grasp of how
that
to
character
do
is
it.
not supernatural. You can't do that. He was just brainwashing people
You know what would be
in a
dope?
Charlie Manson type
If they
of way.
had-
He
they had
can be a
somebody-
little
No.
supernatural,
Nah.
but it was.
Nah.
I would have allowed. Like I would have been like, all right, cool, I'll take it.
His
but they just-
charm was the fact that he can manipulate people's minds.
Nah, but he played with the lights and things like that.
If
Like,
maybe
it
the
was-
WWE had somebody in creative
That was just
could focus
Nosferatu. Come on, man.
on like continuity of storylines.
Oh, interesting. You would say that.
Yeah, like the
I
continuity.
hear that
of-
there's an opening for a position at WWE
Is
headquarters.
there?
You want to talk about
There
that?
are, but
Is it on all 4 positions?
Spunk Lube for all your lubing needs.
Jesus Christ. This is the most plugging we
It's all for real.
like,
Sponsors, yo, you
This is
guys
the most
should love
plugging
us.
We do with Spunk Lube.
What?
The most plugging we do with Spunk Lube.
oh, Jesus.
All right, cool. That was good. That was good. We'll
That was
edit
good,
that
but
one
I didn't
out.
want to hear none of it.
So there's a position open. Apparently, WWE is looking for writers that'll focus on continuity.
They are hiring. Did you apply
Long-term.
yet?
But you know what? I don't
Nah.
care about none of that because the Iconics came out for their first title defense
Oh yeah.
against the Brooklyn Bells. Who?
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 The Brooklyn Bellas?
Who?
No.
Shane
Not the
McMahon
Bellas.
comes out.
They did
And,
retain.
Shane McMahon did his thing. He was really good at deflecting the whole CM Punk chance. They're chanting
Oh,
CM
yeah,
Punk,
yeah.
and he goes,
He was like, "Come on."
yeah, guys, come on."
Who's that
So
when
uh,
originally when they
Who
cheered
the
that when he
fuck
first
is
came
that
back,
guy?
he embraced them a little bit. I don't know if you remember that. His first night back, they started cheering CM Punk, and he was kind of like, "Oh yeah, CM Punk." Like
He
kinda,
acknowledged them and
yeah, he
shit.
acknowledged it. This time, he just completely deflected it, as a heel should.
I thought,
yeah.
he's playing a different role, right? SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Yo, so I thought, right, I could have sworn that the Usos were gonna win this match, right? Because the Usos, they do so well with the titles, man. They know what to do with these titles.
But
But
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad,
I'm
yo.
not mad.
I was like, yeah.
They are one of the most decorated tag teams in WWE for a
And
reason.
what a great thing to see them win another tag team championships under their notch.
And this is a
Under their-
feud.
sorry.
8 time, right? 8, I think.
Yeah, 8.
It was their second run after their return, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So then Lars Sullivan comes and just wrecks the Hardy Boys.
Ends that title
which
run.
isn't as
Fucking-
impressive. But
Yeah. Then Becky Lynch comes out and she gets hit with the woman's right. Drop
and
one
she
hitter.
goes down this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. What was-
Down goes Becky.
I guess it was a sucker punch this time, right? She snuck up from behind
but
her.
I mean, the
type
first
thing.
night was a sucker punch too, and she took
No, because
Yeah,
she
yeah.
walked towards her and she was in front of her, and she saw her walk to her, and then she hit her. It was like kind of unexpected, but
it. I
kinda
disagree with
not.
you. I
as
feel
opposed,
like
she turned around on SmackDown, and out of surprise, the first thing she saw was a fist. Tung! You
That's
know?
the first thing we saw on TV.
Well,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
well, this is interesting. I mean, it just built up the Lacey Evans
Yeah,
angle.
I
right?
really
I'm ready
think
for it. I'm
I
ready.
really think
I'm
this
ready.
feud is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
I'm concerned that Lacey Evans isn't fully fleshed out in the ring yet.
Well, don't worry. Vince is gonna force her down your throat. So by the time he's done with it,
And she's
Spunk Lube. Make
For
it
your
go down
lubing
easier.
needs.
I like her.
Hey, oh.
No nice things, yo. Damn, we don't have a tailgate to promote.
Damn,
not anymore.
I feel empty.
I know. Hello, darkness, my old friend. The New Day versus The Bar and Drew McIntyre, right? So this is a 3-on-3, and it was all right.
Wait. We completely missed the segment where Sammy pulled a Lacey Evans and just came out and it was like, never mind. You guys aren't worth it. Walked out.
It was a money fucking segment. Do you not remember that?
Yeah, nah, I do. It was just longer to talk about it than the whole segment, so I didn't want to talk about it. Sami Zayn comes out
Sammy Evans.
and says, "You ain't worth it," and turns around.
And that was it.
The New Day
And the
versus
match
Bar.
continued.
The New Day wins. The match was all right.
It was not.
I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking,
nothing
but they just came
special,
off of Mania. They're going into their little break for now.
Shout out to one beach ball that was caught. At
Nah,
the
Cesaro
end of the
does
match.
Shout
not
outs
like
to
beach balls.
Cesaro, right? So
Putting in work on Monday.
he puts that picture up
Wait,
on he puts that picture up on Twitter of him busting the
Beach ball.
beach
Beach
ball,
ball, right,
and he
right.
says professional ball buster.
Yeah.
I like that. But let's talk about it, yo. This crowd, what's up? They didn't win no Slammy. We already know that. They ain't us. But yo, they weren't all that wrong in taking over that show on Monday. Don't you think?
Oh, with the AEW chants.
All the chants. I mean, even the AEW chant. Yeah, whatever.
I don't understand chanting the AEW thing. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, the thing is, they took over the show because they was pissed that the unification match was interrupted. Like, you
really thought you were gonna get that on
No,
free TV?
I mean,
Like,
we didn't. But think about it. Other people that don't know that or don't assume that fact.
If you're
They're
watching
in
the
there-
Raw after Mania, you should assume the worst.
Yeah, but
You're not gonna get everything that you want.
You don't got.
You already got that at
They're
WrestleMania.
not all hardcore fans and smarks, and they're not gonna know that.
I would be more inclined to say they were at Raw after Mania.
But those were the fans that were taking over the show after that point. Those pissed off fans that were in the moment.
But
that
why
were
are
wanting,
they so
wanting
butthurt?
a
That shit don't
finish.
make sense to me. Like, you know that this wasn't gonna go through.
No, that's the point. They don't know.
What are you talking? They're hardcore fans.
No,
You're not
I'm
at
saying,
Raw.
I'm saying not the hardcore fans. The casual
They
fans
wouldn't be
that were
cheering
there,
AEW if they were.
Yeah.
casuals.
Come on.
They're
Who's chanting AEW?
Only the
Vic?
hardcore
Who-
fans.
You know who? The fans that know about the Young Bucks. Okay.
And
Hardcore
who are
wrestling
those?
fans.
They're like your average
yeah, but
wrestling fan doesn't know the
no,
Young
there's
Bucks.
some casuals that know the Young Bucks,
No
man.
way.
AEW's high and that's the thing. Now, that's the
They're
cool
not.
thing.
You're giving them
No,
way
no,
too
no,
much
no,
credit
no,
on
no.
that.
Number
Not
one,
everybody knows about them.
You know what you just did? You just fell
I
into
think-
the trap of thinking that people know what you know.
Yeah.
You realize like we know wrestling but more than the average person.
Right.
The average person does not know the Young Bucks. You're doing exactly what fucking Dave Meltzer just
Yeah.
did with Gangrel. Like some dude was like, people don't know the Young Bucks as much as they know Gangrel, and like he was going back and forth with somebody like, Gangrel ain't sold no 4,000 shirts or whatever, 40,000 shirts or whatever the fuck it was.
I guess,
But-
but I just feel AEW is a strong enough name that it's cool
It's
to know
not.
AEW, at least know them and shit. And
For
being
the
a-
hardcore fan, yes.
if you're against WWE, the first thing you're gonna say is fuck. What's the best way to say fuck WWE is AEW, like chant AEW.
Then don't spend money on their show. What the fuck are you doing there?
But they just got robbed of a unification match that they
But you
thought was
knew
gonna
that
finish.
wasn't gonna happen.
If you knew, you wouldn't chant though. Unless because you wouldn't be pissed, right? If you were pissed,
No,
it's
I
because-
just think some fans like to hijack shows.
Okay, I guess
Because
that's
there's no
true, too.
reason to chant
yeah,
CM
that's
Punk
true,
at
too. Yeah,
shows.
that's true too. That's true too. Yeah. they do
There's,
this
well,
shit
I
with
mean,
hijack
when
CM
Shane
Punk's been
McMahon
gone for
when
4
Shane
weeks.
McMahon comes out, you chant CM Punk because they're the best in the world. I get that part, but
No,
yeah,
no,
when
of
you start
course, but I'm
chanting him
saying-
randomly,
No, yeah, on Raw it had
throughout
no.
the
It had
show,
no.
And you're not chanting CM Punk if you're not a hardcore fan, because the casual fan has long forgotten CM Punk.
Facts.
It's all these hardcore fans that go to these shows and they want to take over the show with the beach balls, with the everything. Like,
The beach pause is hilarious. Watching the guards just go. So you got one guy in this corner trying to jump over barricades and fucking catch the beach ball. And this, by the time he gets there, the ball's already on that side. It's
He's like,
hilarious.
yo, asshole, you don't know how these beach ball things work?
Hey, look at the Hall of Fame all over again.
So now that Bret Hart, watch out. Now that we're done with the shows, right?
That's all the time we have for you folks today. We still know you getting your fix, so we don't care a damn where you getting it from. Thank you for showing love.
This is
Thank
really
you for
happening?
coming through
Yeah,
to
I
the
think
No
we're done.
Nice Things tailgate.
That was quick.
Thank you to everybody that helped make some sacrifices and put in that hard work and dedication.
Speaking of
to make it
sack,
possible.
Spunk Lube.
Right there for the sack.
Wow.
Before
God.
you hit the sack, and
Who's hitting the sack?
bunch of sacks.
Spunk Lube.
Anything else you want to get
5-star rate and review.
Oh, right.
Follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on your mother's face. I mean MySpace. I mean Facebook. I mean what?
And
Because
then
CUBB
there's another thing you can do now.
Check out our shirts at heelspopschairshot.com
Put some
/
swag.
shop.
Put the swag in that strut that you do. Right
$20 limited run, yo. It's a limited run. We already sold a bunch at the No Nice Things tailgate. Come get them online. They're on our website. Get that shit. Don't be a loser.
They're limited right now, so don't wait till we on back order, cause then you're gonna be tight about stripping and shit. So
Stripping.
Whoa.
and all of that. Yeah,
What?
people get tight. Whatever.
Oh, that's what she said.
Stripping is not for everybody. 10 count to 10 toes. See you next week.